Thank you to my mom and literally no one else for requesting this episode. Welcome to Cloŋ Critic, the show that gets facts perfectly accurate about your favorite Cloŋ. I'm Jan Masali, and in this episode we'll be looking at this thing. This thing is an international auxiliary language created by Risley on April 20th, 1969. It was designed to make international communication more efficient, practical, elegant, and easy to learn. So let's dive right. This thing's consonants are blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I got something caught in my throat. This thing's real consonants are ma, na, nga, ba, da, ka, ba, da, ga, sa, sh, sh, z, j, 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 th, th, sh, 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 h, kn, h, f, h, v, r, g, r, v, w, l, r, y, v, r, g, l, o, t, ch, t, z, j, wa, ma, na, 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 nya, nya, ma, wa, b, d, d, g, s, z, l, d, d, As you can see, this thing contains pulmonic consonants, non-pulmonic consonants, and demonic consonants. Also, that trill, r, is the whatever rhotic, even though all the other rhotic sounds are taken. This thing's vowels are e, u, e, o, a. Haha, 5-vowel system go e, u, e, o, a. There's also one diphthong, eo. Risley was originally going to include another vowel to sound in house and big, but it was scrapped. This thing's phonotactics don't exist. Any sound can come wherever. This thing is also a tonal language, like all the best international auxiliary languages. Its tonemes are and however the heck you pronounce that. There is also one phonemic cap, because of course there is. This thing's alphabet has the official English name, I Hate Myself. It was designed to be transparently accessible, delightfully intuitive, and best of all, very, very beautiful. Additionally, there are digraphs, NH for p, FF for h, and OE for eo. These are not counted as separate letters, unlike ST in the alphabet. You may notice there are two letters for h. Which one you use depends on your gender. If you're male, there are strict etymological rules about which letter to use that can't be told from context. If you're female, you can use whichever the heck one you want, and if you're non-binary, there are simple contextual rules. There are also two letters for w. There is one rule no matter what gender you are. The sob emoji is used in even-numbered words of the sentence, you brev in odd-numbered words. The brr letter is the unallocated Unicode code point U plus A, B, C, D, E, while the t letter is the unallocated Unicode code point U plus 69420. Do not mix them up. You will lose all trust and respect from the listening community if you do. Do not substitute them with other unallocated Unicode code points either. The observant may notice there is one phoneme from the phonology section above that is not represented in the alphabet. Someone had in fact asked accurately, I am curious as to the reasoning for why your orthography is fatally missing a symbol which maps the uvular ejective. Because this response on this thing has used the skull emoji to represent the sound, however this is non-standard. Also, even though they're extremely important for differentiating words, tones are not written because no. This thing uses SOV word order. However, when you turn 50, you must switch to OVS word order, and if you turn 80, you must drop nouns entirely and switch to V word order. Also, on October 20th of the year you turn 34, you must use SOVO word order, where you list objects twice, but only for the one day, then you go back to SOV. This thing has no less than 42 different parts of speech, including but not limited to noun, verb, pronoun, proverb, adjective, adverb, adnoun, decorative filler, pro-decorative filler, demonic screech, rickroll, my cat, pants, pro pants, and your great-grandma's secret chocolate chip cookie recipe that's really good but has gone unknown for 23 years until you recently found it in your attic while looking for a comic book you loved as a child. There's also a word rogi that's not considered to be any of the 42 parts of speech, and if it is unknown which one. Some say it is a new 43rd part of speech, but this view is not accepted by most scholars. Nouns are declined by case, gender, number, opinion on Bosnia, and how recently was the last time they ate a taco. Verbs are declined by tense, whether or not the speaker wants the action to happen, mood, moral judgment, and number. Subjects and verbs numbers must agree. However, there's a form where they don't agree. It's literally called I'm stupid, because that's how you'll be seen if you don't have agreement between subjects and verb numbers. Adnouns are declined as food or not food. Note that water cat is counted as food. Adjectives and other modifiers are placed as far away as possible from the word they modify, so good luck finding which word is modified. This thing inherits nearly all of its vocabulary from European languages because Europe, God! However, most of them are distorted way, way beyond recognition. Confusingly, first and second person pronouns are merged into the same word, bobrica. I asked Ak as to why he did this, but his response was just saying your nan over and over. Another interesting thing about the pronouns is the pronoun qua, which specifically refers to Taylor Swift, regardless of whether she is in the first, second, third, or fourth, don't question it, person. There's also a word, ngangingungengo, which translates to the entire B-movie script. This thing has a second register called which accurately describes as, it's literally just English because I give up. And finally, we have the spoken sample. All in all, I'd say I like this thing more than I like Tokipona, but not as much as I like Polyespo, making it the best Cloŋ reviewed so far. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, where I'll be reviewing Mandarin Chinese. Girl.
Okay, so a bonus thing that wasn't in the original Google Doc, since this is for the Cursed Conlang Circus, in which I'm supposed to have a translation for the opening line of the B-movie script. Now, there is already a word, as I said earlier, that translates to the entire B-movie script, but I felt to really make sure that I qualify that I would make an actual translation of the B-movie, the first line, just the first line. All right, this is going to be a heck to pronounce. All right, it is Sumioya Irinaranto Binugiel. Your name, Yawi. Ew, it's your nan. Bornid Kokoloko your nan. Esperanto. Welkas your nan. Skni zig a ranto a Irina ranto. Kakala Irina. Oh. Ranto. Irina ranto. Your nan, Irina. Alright, so that's the translation. However, another thing I should point out is that due to the K-bop level ambiguity of this thing, this translates not only to, according to well-known laws of aviation, there's no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway because humans don't care what humans think is possible. But it's also the translation of, all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and right. They are endowed with reason and conscience and should act towards one another in a spirit of brotherhood. Article 1 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. So, anyway.